Hey, folks, it's time for the Mike North 5-minute-half-hour news brought to you by the Village of Rosemont. All sorts of things happening today. Be the hit the water cooler, be the hit your place of business, be the hit out there on the softball diamond. You look at your buddies playing short, you're playing third. You go, did you hear about the stimulus package? You go, no. And he goes, yeah, right before the guy hits the ball. Where'd you learn that? I heard it on the Mike North 5-minute-half-hour news. First of all sorts of stuff in the news today, but this has to be told. This is breaking news. This is from the Chicago Sun-Times. Pick that up. Where it's hot out. Headlines. This is a major newspaper. This is a major metropolitan newspaper. What happened? Extra, extra, read all about it. 5 men put in prison over killing of policemen, or 5 men put in this, or 3 women. No, it's hot. That's the headline today. It's 90 degrees. What gave them that idea that it was going to be hot, ladies and gentlemen? Teacher at private school accused of abusing students. She molested 3 boys, 3 girls, and 1 boy. Here's what I got to say. Where was she when I needed her? When I was 12, losing confidence, a 32, 33-year-old woman, putting her arm around the little guy, saying everything's going to be all right, bringing him into the bed. Are you kidding me? You can't even leave your kids somewhere anymore. But as far as abuse goes, I went to the Catholic school. Now, they didn't do anything sexually, but they'd bring the ball bat in every so often. Believe me. That's all I'm going to tell you. Hot dog smoking in the city. It makes you feel like Chicago is awake right now. No, everybody's falling asleep because it's so hot. Ron DeBlago, I will not forget this. Hey, as long as you stay out of jail, that's all that counts. Rom's goal, bike-friendliest city in the U.S. Okay, get rid of Daley's ideas and start coming up with your own ideas. I believe Mayor Daley is known as the bicycle mayor. Rahm Emanuel is going to be the guy that probably tries to extend that, but it's all about Mayor Daley. Gang of Thugs doesn't qualify as a flash mob. Okay, this is from my guy, Richard Roper. Rich, when 20 guys beat the crap out of you, we'll let you characterize it for whatever it is. Been on the radio maybe a little bit too long. Got the security of that little studio. Walk down Chicago Avenue one night about 1 o'clock, get your ass kicked, and then you can name it whatever you want. They're going to call flash mob, and I don't have a problem with that. Right now, Ebert honored for message of disability doesn't stop you. No, it doesn't. It makes you go on. But if anybody thinks he's even half of the man he once was as a critic or anything else, you haven't been watching. He had his heyday in the 70s, 80s, 90s. I guess he's got a new show on that nobody's watched. But by the way, I give him credit where credit's due. There's a lot of people like myself who don't even want to go out when they're healthy, let alone go out when they're not feeling well. So, Roger, we love you. Hope everything is okay. Obama's al fresco state dinner. Who cares? It's al fresco. They had the German chancellor over. All she's missing is the uniform. Believe me when I tell you this. All that woman, what's her name here? What's that name here? I forget what her name is, the German chancellor. All she's missing is a guest role on Hogan's Heroes. That's all this woman's missing from what I saw yesterday, okay? She didn't even listen to Obama. Obama was talking when she took the interpreter ear out of her mouth. And then she goose-stepped over to the thing and she said, yeah, we're with you. And then they ate. That's finally what they did. By the way, the Dallas Mavericks last night, I want to thank the Chicago Sun-Times. The Dallas Mavericks last night win again. It's going to be D. Wade or Nowitzki as the MVP of the series. LeBron now is just trying to become the best journeyman player that he can. The Cubs and Sox. Sox win last night. The Cubs, we're getting better. They're like the stuttering lawyer and my cousin Vinny. The guy goes, you were stuttering. Well, I'm getting better. Yeah, they stuttered, but just not as much. They've lost 8 in a row. How can you grin? Anyway, also, we got all sorts of golf coming up, but Tiger Woods will not be playing any of it anytime soon. Jack Nicklaus's record is like 20 away now, it seems like. It's going to be hot today, over 90 degrees. It's going to be up near 100. Please be careful when you're out there. Bring your water with you. You've been listening to the Mike North 5-minute-half-hour news. Hey, brought to you by the greatest village of all time. Yeah, it's not a Ukrainian village in the Ukraine. No, it's the Village of Rosemont. I'm Mike North for the Village of Rosemont. From the 9th largest convention center to restaurants to theaters, sports venues, and hotels. 5 minutes from O'Hare, you got it all here. Rosemont, you can't miss it.